choose this one, and the Carmine GoPro Home. So we skipped those two. I've already been using those lately. We've got power, a little black camo, and some yellow certain parts. We got Shopify Rebellion, utilizing some matte colors. We got Rick's GG, using more of a glossy paint finish. Solary, again, going for more of a matte style. Space Station Gaming, this is Chinny's favorite decal. Team BDS. Team Singularity. True Neutral. Version 1. Going for a pink style. Or not pink, purple, sorry. So there we have those. Those are the 2021, 22 or since decals. Do I need to go over them a little bit again fast? Team Queso. Complexity. Dignitas. Envy. Guild. Power. Rebellion. Bricks. Solary. Space Station. BDS. Singularity. True Neutral. And version 1. I like the simplicity of True Neutral. SSG is nice. Complexity would be better in dark mode, lol. Solar is my style as well. You see, those are a couple picks. I need you to pick one or two. So we got complexity that you kind of liked, but you say you would prefer it in black, which is actually available. North America 8. Okay, here. So you would prefer this? You want me to use this? As opposed to this? No glossy? Alright, fair enough. I guess with the white doesn't matter. White is already kind of glossy anyways. But it's probably better in glossy. White is just white in it. Do you have a favorite? True Neutral. This one's the True Neutral. Utilizes some black, grey, and white. Solary. And then you also mentioned SSG, I think. You go Solary at the moment? Alright, sounds good. Okay. So for Solary, we're gonna equip this, but we can also equip something for the other side. So for that, I'm gonna ask you which one of these is your favorite. So we've got Alpine Esports. I got a feeling you won't like this one because this is glossy. Glossy decal coming through. Got G2 Esports, a very renowned org within the Rocket League scene. Got Ghost Gaming. Got Guild again. This time not utilizing any blue. Going for a different color scheme. We got Susquehanna Sonics. Wait, why am I going the opposite side? BDS again. I think this BDS one is better. Team Endpoint. And then last but not least, we've got Team Letwed. Okay, what are we saying? BDS because it has funny number on front and sounds like BDSM. Funny number? Oh, 69. Sure, okay. Let's have this on blue. And let's put Solary on orange. So Solary is a bit weird because it's like blue and orange. Makes it slightly confusing. Oh, I gotta let you choose one more thing. I'm gonna choose my own wheels, but I'm gonna let you choose my goal explosion. Goal explosion. Okay. I feel like the music is a bit loud. I can turn it down a bit. Okay, we got Striker Pro. Wait, fuck. Just exited. We got Striker Pro. We got Abracadabra. We got Atomic Blip. We got Ball Star in black. Ball Star in purple. We got Ballistic. Ballistic in cobalt. Batman 2016. Splash. Chromatic Hollow. In a couple colors, yellow, blue, white. Got Classic, of course. Digiglobe in black as well. Got Dust Cloud in black, in red, green, grey, and lime, orange, saffron, sky blue. Horse Razor. Horse Razor 2 in black as well, and random colors. 80s Bomb in blue. Got Hand Heart in grey for some reason. We got Hollow Data. I don't know if I have the anime girl, probably not actually. Also in a couple colors. Red as well. Pink. Purple. Okay. We got Overgrowth, also in a couple colors. Black, lime, purple, blue, white. Got Planetary. Couple colors, orange, sky blue, white. Oh, Poof. Red Rock. Again in a couple colors. Red. Etc. Pink. Righteous Gale. Also in red. Season 5 bronze. By Champion. Matrix, what's up? How you doing, bro? Gold. You get the gist of it. Grand Champion. Blah blah blah. Season 10 bronze. 10 diamond. 10 gold. I'm making Mal choose a gold explosion. Platinum. Silver. Sphanergy. This is like too many to go through. A bunch of standard ones. The T-Rex. Striker. Tactical Nuke. Sorry, that's a bit blinding. Wall Breaker. Wall Breaker 2. And a couple colors. And that's it. Okay, Jesus Christ. If you're able to make a decision by all those, I'm impressed, because those were a lot. Those were a lot. I don't have the anime girl one, as we just figured out. Blue overgrowth for blue, blue overgrowth for blue, and poof for orange. Okay. I also really like overgrowth, so I appreciate that. On my main preset that I use normally, I use the pink overgrowth. Where is it? There, I use this one because it simulates Sakura trees a bit. Not really, but the ends of it does. Okay, cobalt up to blue, poof to orange. There we go. We got the Mal preset in. Now I can't lose anymore. It's impossible. I'm just kidding. But I'm doing good as well, thank you, Matrix. You been grinding any Rocket League or nah? Grinding anything specific? No, just Rocket League. Oh, Matrix, not Matrix Mal, have you been playing any games? Simplistic? Yeah, when that came out, I was definitely grinding that. Was that for quite a while. Filling in free play? Yeah, fair enough. Do you watch football at all, Matrix? Fair enough, Mal. Neither the time or energy. Yeah, I do. Yeah, me and Mal just watched Roma win the European Conference League. Versus Feyenoord. Jesus. I watched you, bro. Oh, what was this background? Didn't have my face cam on though. I was playing into the Luxembourg comp series today, right? And we were playing against the best team in the league, who's like, you know, not comparable to us. So when we played our best of 5 today, you know, I told the guys, let's just have some fun, and I was just sitting in the net. I was just pad statting. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to like farm stats, because I've never like tried to do that before. And it's crazy how many points you can get from just sitting in the net. And just like getting pre-jump saves and stuff like that. Like, actually kind of crazy. They were playing Feyenoord, yeah. Thought Roma would win. Yeah, same. I thought they'd win in a more, you know, dominant way though, because Jesus Christ, they got like a very like, you know, iffy, like scrambly goal very early on, first 30 minutes. And ever since then, I mean, Feyenoord were just dominating the entire game. Roma were forced into defense a little bit and just slowed the game down. So they won it, but not gonna lie, they 100% should have conceded. The fact that they didn't concede was a little bit criminal, Jesus. But hey, fair enough. They survived in the defense. That was not a pretty showing from Roma. I think they'll admit to that. They got the job done, and that's all that matters right now. Is that coming? Next week? I left it at my grandma's, so that's why I didn't use it this week. I say next week, I mean like somewhere in the weekend, maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday. I would have totally lost context. I mean, I did, to be fair, as well. To like, you know, and I only have one person. Well, I have like 1.5. No, I'm just kidding. I have 2 people in my chat, so like, it's not exactly like hard to keep track of at that point. And I almost did lose it. I was like thinking for like 2 seconds what you were talking about. I was ready to send a message. You found out today that you're shit at physics and biology but good at chemistry. How would you figure that out today? When you say you're shit, do you mean you just don't enjoy it that much, or you just don't like it? Because for me, I don't really like understand it that much. Like, I feel like if you're intelligent, should one subject that requires intelligence to understand be that much harder than the other? Does that make sense? I don't know if it does. Because I feel like whether you like the subject or not will have heavy influence on whether you'll understand it as much or not. Because you just won't care otherwise. Maybe I'm the only one that just like when I'm bad at something, I just blame the fact that I don't care. I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, just because I don't care, you know. You know, it is what I've always done. So I feel like it sounds so stereotypical, but I feel like if you really like something, yeah, you know, you want to do something with it, you'll just be good at it. Like, anyone can go on Rocket League and get good at Rocket League. Like, literally everyone can do that. I feel like it's the same for science subjects if you're smart or somewhat smart. Not dumb as fuck, I suppose. It's a question of whether you want to or not. To me, anyways. Got chemistry test back. I got 28 out of 35, which is good, whereas I got 13 out of 35 in physics and like 17 out of 40 in biology. And my biology isn't even like, biology is like almost no, at least for me it was like no thinking. That was a pure like, you know, knowledge. Have you studied the subject enough or not? There's not even like, you know, self-thinking. biology, or like barely any, anyways. Not that much. You have an absolute trans teacher. We've had those two things do come, they come aligned a lot of the time. Someone liking a subject based on their teacher. I wouldn't categorize yourself as bad at the subject just because you got poor test results. Matrix. Unless you like you tried your absolute hardest, you know, in preparation, you know. Then I guess that would, you know, hold no other excuses. You like learning about physics but not like it in schools? Yeah, that makes sense. But you don't like your teacher. I always had that with maths in secondary school. I used to love maths, and I still would. But, I did not like my maths teachers. I enjoyed being the weird guy in my class. You know, to up my own ego. I would just solve a lot of mathematical questions differently to everyone else. Which I suppose I hold some pride in, but you know, I enjoy being different, I suppose. I don't force myself to be different, I just kind of am. That's how I see it a little bit. But whenever, you know, teacher would ask me like, how are you gonna do this? I'm like, well, I would do it this way, and then she would be like, oh, well, I would do it completely different, and everyone in the class would also be like, yeah, I would do that completely different as well. So for me, that was pretty cool. I'm happy that I can have pride that and not just be like, well, I'm different, is that a bad thing? Of course not. Different does not mean wrong. I'd say I'm alright in lesson answering questions. That's nice. I wasn't, because I was, it depends on the teacher, but damn it, like some of these teachers, whenever they were asking me a question, I would be so fucking nervous. It's just because they're like absolute dickheads when you get it wrong or something. So I would like, you know how in football you have like defensive tactics? I would use a defensive tactic in how I'd answer things. Like I would like think as little outside of the box. Like I would just give you the most straightforward answer possible. So for those teachers, I look like an absolute dumbass. Because I'd just go for the most obvious answer. Not really thinking about it too much, just like you look at it for 2 seconds, you're like, yeah, don't know. I also didn't really pay attention to that guy's classes, so that didn't help either. That was terrible. Like having a teacher where you're like nervous to even answer, that's just like a rip. Just like you have some teachers that like make fun of you in front of the whole class as well. And then and this guy told me like, or tells everybody like, don't be afraid to give an answer. Gives the wrong answer. How the fuck could you give such a bad answer? Like, I don't even, you know. Shut up, lol. My man was driving a Dacia Sandero and telling me that it was a fast car. Like, no, you're driving a fucking plastic car. Shut up, bro. No wonder it's going fast. It weighs 2 kilos probably. Fucking Dacia Sandero looking ass, bitch. I actually said that to him. I made fun of his car when I actually had good grades. I wouldn't make fun of him if I had bad grades because I'd be scared of him. But when I had good grades, I made fun of his car, and he did not care. And that's the funny part. So when you have good grades for that guy, you're like his friend. But if you don't, you're like his enemy. They'll talk shit about you constantly. Like, you have good grades, you can make fun of him as much as you want. You kind of care, but in a jokingly way, in a friendly way. That was such a fucking weird guy. Two-faced as fuck. What a dickhead. You have an analytical geometry. I don't really like shaped like, you know, geometries type stuff. I don't really like that as much. You would only answer questions if I was like 85% sure. I mean, yeah, same. With especially when it's like that, those kind of teachers. Like that would like the amount I'd have to be sure about the question would just increase the more scared I am of the teacher, right? But you only perform at your best when you don't care about the percentage. You just say what's on your mind and you say what you think. Luckily my A-level teachers are nice, that's nice. My physics teacher is a bitch, on a whole different level. My maths teacher is overall good, teaches and explains well, but if you don't know something or answer incorrectly, she can shit on you sometimes. It's yeah. I remember like I really didn't enjoy going to school at some point, so I would just like be like fake ill a lot of the time, right? And I remember like the teachers and my classmates just like talking shit about me because I wasn't going to school. I still don't understand why people just like will have to be so negative about it. The first process is how dare he be like he's so lazy and think that he can just not go to school, just put no effort in. They don't consider the fact that there might be, you know, a bigger picture. Absolute cants. You got a cam? Where is it? It's at my grandma's. I can use it this weekend. Also, hey James, how you doing? Did you win your 6-man's game, by the way, Ollie? Or Chinny 6-mans? Got fucked. Wait, Ollie got fucked. He won one of the game, didn't he? Saw like a picture. Rio 3-1, what does that mean? The worst teachers are for my A levels, feels bad. The scores? That's 2 matches. So confused. But from what sounds like... Oh, wait, which team was Plexify on? The other team, not on Ollie's team then. And fair enough, I suppose. Don't worry, James. Don't take it too serious. You know, it's all fun and games. Well, not for some people, but you know. If you're feeling down about a Chinny 6-man's loss, just remind yourself, it really isn't worth it. Trust me. He wasn't happy at all. 'Tis only RL. I don't play much, so it doesn't bother me. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think you would, but just, you know, just in case. He was just throwing. Like, did he say it was on purpose or something? You know who was throwing? Fucking Star. But fair enough. Cooking pizza tomorrow, like on your own, in school or home, or what's going on? It sounds pretty lit. Not me. Fucked up a lot. Yeah, fair enough. Fun, James. You already know that if I was on your team, I might make fun of you, but you know, you'd know it was a joke. You know what I mean? Like, to be fair, you probably wouldn't know, because I feel like you take my criticism seriously. We would have worse results. Things have never gone well for us. What me and you made, James? What do you mean things have never gone well for us? You're throwing? Our opponents were better than us. What do you want about my fuck me, James? Nobody's gonna blame anything on that loss. Hey, playing that tournament with you actually made me think highly of you at the time, because I didn't think you could play to that level at the time. They must have been like somewhere right before you hit GC or something. Like, sure, you were like mentally panicking, but like, you know, you were playing alright, I thought. Is 14 account? But yeah, I'm just referring to a time thing. Gonna go to sleep? Alright, good night, Matrix. Have fun making pizza at school. When did you hit it in season 14? Because that always matters. If it was within the first 3 months of the season, then it's a legit GC. If it's anywhere after, then it's a little bit less. The later and later it is, the less legitimate it was. Quite late? Alright, fair enough. Remember, like, mid-season, I got to GC, right? So it's like 1500. And like, by the end of the season, I swear to God I did not improve. And if I did, very little. And I got to like 1650 and I was just like, how on earth am I this high? Like, it was just that inflated. I didn't even play for the longest time because I was expecting the season to end, but I didn't realize it was postponed, so then I started playing again. Like, how am I 1600? But no, I like playing with you, James. 26 months. Good old nice and chill. You also got 1600 since 14. Was that with any help? Because I know you solo queued to GC, yeah? Yo, welcome back, Mal. Look, you most of it? Most of it. Most of it's kind of sus, not gonna lie. Need to go on a story rant about pizza? Go for it. You don't see results with others? I don't know why. Oh, you mean with people? You don't like rank up with people. Sometimes it does happen. After I stopped like solo queuing every game, I like deranked the threes a bunch as well. Like when I was taking threes not as serious, which was what? I don't know when this must have started. I mean, like maybe like season 3, like past free play. And ever since then, I've been really low in threes. Like I'll solo queue when I go down, but I would have gone down by just having some fun queuing people. Not like I don't solo queue games. It's just usually there's just a session every now and then that just goes like terribly long with people. The comms aspect? I mean, who do you play with? I know Jake doesn't really comm. I'm a bit of a hard commer nowadays. I've gotten a bit too used to comp Rocket League. I like being able to pull strings on my team as well. Like telling my people when they're going for an air dribble, I like tell them mid-air dribble to fake the ball, and I'll come in and shoot it. Everyone else will be able to tell. I like that. But I don't know. If I respect my teammates a lot, then I won't do it. Like, I don't know what it is. My ego's just that big. I can only like. I guess it isn't in that sense, but I like almost prefer playing with worse people because my own confidence is higher at that point. Feel like I can like tell them what to do a little bit more, and it's not like a coaching tell them what to do. It's more like in the moment when they're rotating back, I'll be like, alright, ball chase them. It's not like, oh, yo, can you ball chase them more from now on? It's not like a coaching thing, it's more like a command that in the moment itself. Can I check your peak anywhere? You should be able to check it on the tracker, but it depends like how you've used tracker. If you haven't clicked on the tracker when you hit your peak or something like that, it won't show. I went to Napoli and tried a true traditional Neapolitan pizza, and it tastes so radically different, but it's so fucking delicious that now I can't eat the normal pizza without just thinking about Neapolitan all the time. Now I can't eat pizza in peace. I miss Neapolitan. It was so good, it ruined normal pizza for me. Unlucky regain. James, do you ever feel like insecure about like not being at that rank anymore, like at that level? I suppose that I put that a little bit blunt, but you know, I assume you know what I mean, I guess. To be fair, you do say that season 14 doesn't count, so maybe you're not really that bothered by it. Be the people that like constantly refer to old peaks from season 14. Those would be the people bothered by it, or they'd have like huge egos. Depends on what stage of the ego spectrum they're on at the time. I compare how I play my hours then a little, yeah. Play to my hours for me, okay. But at a period of 1 to 2 years not playing, yeah, makes sense. I mean, yeah, this was the game. I mean, people have just improved so much as well. You know, during free to play, they changed the ranked system, so that kind of influenced the distribution a little bit. For people to make it harder to get to like similar ranks as they did before. Season 1. Season 1, I mean, Jesus Christ. People were so much lower in Season 1, which fair enough. I mean, they had to make people lower somehow. And then in Season 3, they actually decreased the amount of requirements for ranks, which bumped everyone back up. And now, a couple seasons later, because the game has, you know, lost a lot of its player, it's gone like back to, you know, numbers before free to play. It's actually become like harder again to get high. It sounds weird, but it's kind of like, I feel like some of its like inflation that it created in season 3 free to play has actually like negated over time, and it's gotten like harder again, as well as, you know, the player base improving, whatever. You know, every season the gameplay does improve. It does make it harder to get to certain ranks. Things like the speed flip in season 14 were not standard until a very high rank, and now, I mean, to be honest, it becomes standard somewhere. If we don't count threes, it becomes standard when, like, GC 1 maybe, like Chab 3, somewhere in the Chabs, like speed flip. People are expected to know how to speed flip nowadays. If I'd not taken the break, then I think I'd be at a level I'm happy with. I've played since 2015. I mean, yeah, we'll never know. I remember your story and my 1v1 tournaments are pretty funny. I would say there was a redemption arc at the end. It was more like, compared to people that I knew, you kept like being lower and lower seeded until you won. That sounds weird, but that's kind of what happened. It's every tournament lower seeded until he was put into a stage you could win. Much going on in life? Yeah. Makes sense. You gotta watch back the, what's it called? Cyber Circuit Apprentice Stage Grand Final. That Grand Final was insane. I'm not gonna lie. That Grand Final. Let me show you. Some of these results were insane. Some of these games. Let me get it up. Get up some of this bracket. Okay, contributions. Okay, look at this. Okay, where is it? Tryhard Games? No. Apprentice. Yeah, Apprentice. This Grand Final. Best of 5. Okay, 2 to 5, 6 to 4, 7 to 6, overtime, 1 minute 32. 34, overtime, 26. And then 2-3, overtime, 5 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't think you understand how crazy 5 minutes and 50 seconds is in 1v1. In 1v1, you on roughly you see about 11 goals plus in a 1v1 match. You only had 5 in this game, and then on top of that, well, 4 in regulation, and it took another 5 minutes and 50 seconds to score a single goal. Within 5 minutes, there's usually over 11 goals. Like, to only have one in more than that time is actually like a non-existent. For a reference, one of the most craziest 1v1 series of all time in Pro Rocket League was Joris vs Abjack, and it was an incredibly long overtime. And let me try to find it. I'm just gonna look up Joria's results. And let's see what overtime that was. Okay, this is not very easy to look up. Salt mine, salt mine. Smug. And show up as Smug. What's about? I guess I'll have to look up Smug itself. Smug. I don't know which one it was. Not this one. No, not this one. No. Warriors. Right here. This was called one of the most insane individual games. This overtime has been remembered for such an incredible long time. This is probably the best one series of all time. And it's got 1 minute and 48 seconds of overtime. Your overtime was 5 minutes and 50 seconds. This 1 minute 48 seconds thing was as iconic. Kaylee, yeah, this is like a bunch of like random matches. It's got content creators like Kaylee versus Casa Cole. It had Wash players, Marky Dude versus a lot, and then it was more serious matches. Dead Monster, Calm, Torsos, Glorious. I'm a fan, please, are not a winner. You did win though. The apprentice stage, of course. Remember, that was actually kind of crazy. This tournament. Also, a shame, by the way, that Sabotzo had to FF. Because he was coming as a favorite in this, other than Florian. Florian, to this day, why he did it, why he started trolling, I don't know. Yeah, we'd never know. That guy, don't know why, but yeah. This one was pretty crazy. Khaled came out Know who you are, like don't promote yourself because I don't care. But if I do, or like mates, if you stream or whatever, like I'd actually want you to DM me. I literally wouldn't, like I would actually want you to DM me almost. Put it out there that you're doing something. I agree, apple juice is great. Yes, it is simply amazing. Do you enjoy the taste of alcoholic drinks or fizzy drinks, Mal? 'Cause I don't like the taste of either. I don't like alcoholic drinks, I don't like fizzy drinks, I don't like coffee, unless it's iced, and I don't like tea. I used to like iced tea, but not anymore, so that's also out of the window. I just don't like tea in general. But iced coffee as well, like I don't even like it that much. Like it'd just be like every now and then I wouldn't mind one. Yeah, literally the only drinks that I actually enjoy are just non-fizzy, like juice drinks, lemonade, but non-fizzy drinks type things, or like juice drinks. So we do have like a lemonade type drink which isn't fizzy. We see have juice drinks and water, of course. In terms of taste, those are literally the only drinks I really enjoy. Completely honest. And that's fine to me because I simply don't know any better. Drinking alcoholic drinks, they all taste like shit. Only drink them for the effects that it gives. And fizzy drinks, they hurt my mouth. All those bubbles, I can feel them like spiking my mouth, inside out, and my stomach, my throat. Walnut vodka with milk. Oh fuck! Really don't want to queue ranked. I'll play some maps. Unless people want me to play ranked. No. Let's just play the one that everyone likes. Dun, dun, dun. Do you have Monte in Belgium? I'm not sure. Shit, I kept spamming it even though I was already through the things. So we stopped spamming it. Shit. Like, just trying to jump off of it. The camera question mark? I've never had it if it does exist in Belgium. Imagine using the circles as all to your advantage. Oh shit. Oh. It's not work there, I suppose.
I think it's terribly dangerous for an artist to fulfill other people's expectations. I think they produce their generally produce their work well.
I'll do it. I'll do it properly this time. Oh. Let's do it fucking like this, even though it's boring as fuck. I want. When are you gonna become a Rocket League genius? When is that happening? I like play ranked till I lose, I suppose. My streams are great. Nah, that's cap, that's cap. Mad at myself I didn't find out you stream earlier. What do you mean? We didn't really talk to each other very much, like at all in a way, for the longest time in Chinese community. Like I just kinda knew you as that guy that simmed for Zero, and then eventually I started knowing you as that guy that would always get egoed or some shit by Chinny. Was that thing? Or was that someone else? I mean, there was also someone else, but I'm not sure if that was you as well. Was that you as well? I'm not sure if that was you as well. It was? Okay. So, you know, we didn't really talk the longest time, so kinda makes sense. And I used to be a lot more cringe, to be fair. I was in a long distance relationship with Zero. Why? He's like North American and shit. Like, you know, that's not cool. You know what I mean? Okay, buddy. He asked you out when he found out you were Polish? That's interesting. Can't get any demos off. Guess I'll take this. Oh. Locale seems way back. Yeah, I mean I feel like I was there. Probably. We're more cringe too. Yeah, fair enough. Shooters. And I'll reach that. Started watching Cal at 14 and this year will be my 4th year. I have not been counting the years myself. Oh, that's a bit more. Heck. What to do? What to do? I could be on for like another 20 minutes. Yeah, I know, Mal. I mean, me and him never got really close, to be fair. Not that that was my aim to begin with, but yeah. And I guess I'll just play until 1, I suppose. I naturally blend better with people like Red Gonko. What a Chad. That you don't know him? You don't know Red Gonko? See, clearly you don't check out my server. Or are you on about Jenny? Ba, 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 ba. Or talk to him? Yeah, I know, but like, what is this team? God damn ass. You should talk to him. It's great. He likes politics, which I don't whatsoever, but he likes politics, he's opinionated, and have an argument, agree to disagree. Kaiser. Also, he likes Yu-Gi-Oh! And anime. And D&D. And he's also Swedish. Perfect. Terraria Calamity? Oh, you're gonna play Terraria Calamity with them. Ollie and Lewis? They're actually on that list, but... Yeah, I hit that like up. It's a straight to him. Look at his pass. Jesus. Good night, Matt. Have a great one. Ooh, woo. They really took advantage of me lagging. Edge. Well, I'm gonna end the stream there, so I'll catch you all later. Basically midnight at this point. Well, 1 to be exact. Alright. Hola, hola.